Scorpios, welcome to your weekly reading for the week of April 21st. Let's see what's coming through for you. You can use this for your sun, moon, and rising sign. If Scorpio is your sun sign, remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well. Okay. So Taurus season begins this week on the 19th or the 20th, and the new moon in Taurus is happening on the 27th. And new moon is all about new beginnings. And Taurus stands for represents stability, security, and our life in this on this planet, right? Everything has to do with our our life, our relationships, our career, our wants, our needs, things like that. So let's see what's coming through for your sign. So Scorpios, your cards are Wheel of Fortune, Judgment card, two major arcana cards here, and then King of Cups, and Seven of Pentacles is on the back of the deck. Yes, with Seven of Pentacles, looks like whatever it is that you are working on, it's growing. Okay, there is progress, and now this is also you. You are taking time to appreciate what you have accomplished so far. You're appreciating the growth, the progress. And so now it's time for you to, so this is you just taking a break maybe, and you are it could be that you are going on a vacation, you are going somewhere, travel. So yes, so that's nice. And but it's not like this is the end of your story. No, you are still pursuing something. So it could be that you have reached a milestone and you are like, okay, you know what, I have already done so much. Now let me take a break, is what you are saying. And but there are things that you are still pursuing, still working towards, things like that. So these are your cards: Wheel of Fortune, Judgment, and King of Cups. You will hear from someone. King of Cups is water sign. It could be your energy, Scorpio, or it could be someone else you are dealing with. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And yes, Judgment here has to do with an important call, and then Wheel of Fortune has to do with change. So something is changing here. This is also you coming together with others. It could be community, it could be working together on a project or something like that, or it could be a family get together, reunion, friendships, things like that. And there is also some kind of this is things are moving forward. There is a progress. Number 10 here has to do with you moving into a new cycle, and something to do with past is also coming through. And we are out of the retrograde season, so I'm not sure why this card is showing up for everybody. So maybe an opportunity. Judgment here is a second chance. So maybe there is an important call, there is a conversation happening, and some opportunities that you thought you had lost is now coming back. Maybe something to do with your career or relationships. On the other hand, this is also work-related travel for some of you, and this is actually pushing you out of your comfort zone. So whatever this is, it may not feel comfortable. Okay, so yeah, change. This has something to do with what's happening in the sky right now. Not right now, like next week. So this new moon happening in Taurus is also is forming a T square with Mercury. Sorry, why do I keep saying? So Mars is in Leo and Pluto in Aquarius. And T squares are not pleasant configurations actually. And this is actually making us feel a little bit resistant towards change. So maybe there are certain things happening in your life, like when it comes to your career, your relationships. Maybe you are moving, changing homes, relocating. Maybe you are in between jobs or things like that, or some family situation. and you are coming across something and you may not feel comfortable. Now you have to do something about it, and you might not feel comfortable, but you are still doing it. So there is a resistance. You are not completely open to whatever, because this is putting you out of your comfort zone, right? Maybe you have to now travel. Maybe you have to now, you know, go for that interview, or try to figure out, like brainstorm and try to figure out a new way of doing things, learn something new, or come up with some creative solution to the problems that you are coming across. So again, like if this is you, like mentally it might feel a little bit, lot of things going on, because um, yeah, because you are doing something a little bit difficult, a little bit challenging, so you have to now figure things out how to get this done. So yeah, what I want to say is go with the flow, because these are positive changes, right? And there is an opportunity there. So keep an open mind, and that's exactly what you are doing here. Keeping an open mind, and you're, be curious and know what the opportunity is and what the learnings are and things like that. So that's nice. Also, it could be that you might come across some judgments. It might feel like people are judging you. You might come across some criticism, things like that. It could be happening in personal life, work related. But again, a chance, it's all about how we see our experiences, our situations, right? We can either let it hold us back, or we can see it as a learning opportunity and use it to make improvements and create change and things like that, right? So that's what this energy is teaching us. You see the opportunities, and um, and go for whatever this is. Maybe you will create a new experience, maybe you will learn something, create a positive change and things like that. So yes, that's what I'm seeing here, Scorpio. And um, yeah, so release, and it's also your energy. Maybe now you are seeing things from a totally different perspective, and there is this new understanding. Maybe it has something to do with what you are seeing, what you are hearing, a book you are reading. It could also be your own intuition. So be aware of like pay attention to your intuition, signs and synchronicities you are coming across. And this is like, because of that, you are releasing your own judgments. Maybe you are seeing something in a totally different way, judgment. So this is light. These the people in the coffin, now they are coming out. So this is like a new life, a rebirth moment, resurrection, renewal. So what that means in our daily life is new information, new insights, we seeing ourselves differently, our potential and our experiences differently, we see the people in our life differently, things like that. And that help us, when that happens, that help us forgive, and also release all those emotions we may be holding on to, like anger, resentments, yeah, things like that. So, and it's also like self doubts, limiting beliefs, how we see ourselves, our potential, what is possible for us, and things like that. So this is you releasing all those judgments, and this also has to do with forgiveness, forgiving yourself, forgiving others, and moving on. So yes, an important conversation, or it could also be you communicating with your own higher self. you know so you maybe, it has something to do with a spiritual practice that you are taking up. And or it could be maybe you are in a group and you are coming across new information and you are learning from each other, things like that. So that's nice. And this here, King of Cups is a card of healing. So because of that, there is healing happening in relationship. This is you. So whatever this is, I told you, maybe it has something to do with you coming across some harsh judgments, but this is you riding the wave. You are like, you are not letting that affect you. Instead, this is you, being in control of your own emotions, and you are aware of your own triggers, This is emotional intelligence. So you are not letting that affect you. So that's beautiful. It could also be something, that it also has to do with maybe you are moving, relocating, changing homes, or it could be um, hearing from a past, an old friend maybe, or something to do with your vehicle. Maybe you are getting a new car. And this is also like you saying enough is enough, when it comes to certain things. Maybe you have been really accepting, and maybe you just never um, shared your thoughts, your how you are feeling about things and things like that. And now with this energy, it feels like you are putting your foot down. This is you saying to yourself, okay, enough is enough. And you speaking up, you sharing your thoughts, your feelings. So it could be personal relationships, it could be work. So maybe you are having that important conversation, even though it may feel a little bit challenging, little bit difficult, but you are still pushing through the challenges. So a breakthrough moment for some of you guys, a turning point maybe. And yeah, it could also be social media. So if you are something to do with a creative project, so if you have been working on something, this is an announcement. Now you are ready to share it with the world, is what I'm seeing here. So an announcement, it may have something to do with your personal life as well. And yeah, so you are putting yourself out there when it comes to your work, and it could be you meeting new people, training, meetings, discussions. So there's a lot going on, looks like. Yes. So yeah, if you have been hiding, this is you coming out now. And yeah, you are okay with the limelight, it feels like. Change, progress, forward momentum. Now let me see what's coming through on the oracle cards. Spirit, please give us a card for Scorpios. What they need to know, what they need to be aware for Scorpios. Yeah, it looks like there are certain things that you need to do, Scorpios, and it feels like if you have been putting them away, now you are making it a priority and you are taking care of things, So that's nice. Getting things done here. Completion is what this is about. So maybe you are completing a project and now you can take that trip maybe. Or it may have something to do with relationships as well, relationships, friendships. Scorpios. Thank you. Ambition. Yes, I told you. If there is something you want to do, something you have been working on, now this is you announcing it. You are putting yourself out there, and you are okay with the limelight now. You are sharing your thoughts, your feelings, and this is also you sharing your work, whatever it is that you have been working on. Now you are revealed. Maybe it's time to yeah, let everybody know, so yeah, progress, um, you taking that next step. Okay, so the message is, may I offer all my deepest longings to love itself and invite a divine plan beyond the mind's imagining. Please use me for the highest good. Okay, so like I told you, you are releasing something here. It may have something to do with egos, fans, and this is you embracing a divine plan. So whatever, maybe, this is, like I said, you are coming from a different perspectives. So when it comes to your, it could be your work, when it comes to your work, this is you approaching your work in a different way. If there is a different understanding, it could be you, it could be community work, like I said, you working for a cause, or it could also be relationships, forgiveness, releasing all kinds of judgments, and also you connecting with yourself. It could be emotions that you have been holding on to, you are releasing all that, and you are connecting with your own higher self, and you are, maybe some of you guys are taking up a spiritual practice, joining a new group, you are learning something new here. And yeah, so beautiful energy, Scorpio. So if this video helped, do remember to like the video, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what you are coming across, what this is all about. And do remember to watch your moon and the rising sign as well. And I will see you in my next reading. Please take good care of yourself, okay? All right. Bye-bye.